Welcome back everybody to Kirby's Adventure Week. I am the Epic Fudge and we are carrying on with Dangerous Dinner, and we're now on to the second level. This isn't exactly as nice looking a level as say the first part of Dangerous Dinner, but in my opinion I think this is more of a fun level, to be honest, and more challenging with all the stuff going on inside it. Anyway, you're in an elevator here, just dodge all the enemies that can somehow phase through that platform that they're on. What I tried to do there was swallow 3 of those enemies at once, because if you do that, then you'll be able to get a mix ability. And it's basically a lottery. If you press the 1 button at the right time, you can get any ability that you want. You just have to time it right. Anyway, this would have been the best point to use the crash ability right here, with all the Scarfies making out up there. But anyway, yeah, the crash ability isn't really very useful past that point, so it was a pretty bad idea for me to keep hold of the ability. So don't do that when you play this game. Because after that, what you want to do is not kill this ninja, but eat it, so you can get the ninja ability, because you're actually going to need this further down the line. And don't go that way! Yeah. Don't go that way, because you will die, you will get crushed, and getting crushed isn't a very good thing. Clearly. Basically, go to the left of those blocks right there, don't get crushed, and just, yeah, make sure you're careful of that. Not really all that much to talk about right here. You've got bomb blocks to destroy so you can carry on to the next part, but not really all that much to talk about until this bit where you see the ninja actually demonstrating to you the wall strike technique. Basically, that's what you're supposed to do to get this right here. Remember when I showed you how to attack while you're on the wall in white wafers? Because that's what you got to do to get this gear. Simple as that, really. Anyway, jump through that little hidden passage right there, and that's all you really need the ninja ability for. I keep hold of it anyway, because it's an awesome ability in its own right, but that's all you need it for in this particular level. Once you're done with that, you want to go on with high jump, because high jump is kind of necessary to get through here alive, because there are a lot of crushing obstacles in this level, in case you haven't already noticed. And the crushing obstacles are too fast for Kirby to just float through. And yeah, there is a point where yeah, there it is, Kirby needs to get a gear. The only way you can get through there is through high jump, because Kirby can't fly fast enough to get through the rest of the area. Anyway, once you're done with that, just go through this cannon, and you'll be getting onto this little dark part of the level. That wasn't supposed to happen. Anyway, it'd be within your interest to get the spark ability right here, so you can light your way up using the spark shield and all that stuff, or you can get the candle, or you can get both. In fact, it'd be very helpful if you got both, because you kind of need the candle to melt ice blocks later in this part. Anyway, if you stay on the surface of the water while you're carrying stuff, Kirby sort of gets a rubber dinghy and he can float on the surface of water. And that's what you need to do to carry that candle, because obviously the candle would extinguish if it was like underwater and all that stuff. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because all that candle was for you to get a 1-up and a maximum tomato. Once you're done with that, run for your life, because you do not want to be crushed by anything. Again, you can use the spark shield right here to completely ignore any chance of getting hit by anything on the way. And also you can get that cannon to completely ignore any obstacles that are in your way, which you kind of need to do, because that is a very big crusher and it's got a very long range of crushing you, so you kind of have to hurry. Anyway, once you're done with that, you have a ability station right here, and I'd normally pick hammer, but I'm in a good mood today, so, well, at the time of this recording anyway, so I'm picking tornado. Anyway, not like that was very much needed, seeing as the cannon pretty much took out Super Bonkers almost entirely right there. Only needed a couple more hits. Anyway, as soon as you're done with that, you get Super Bonkers' ability, the Grand Hammer! Anyway, the Grand Hammer, this being the last opportunity you use it within a level, it's got more puzzly, well not puzzly, but well, kind of puzzly elements to it. You don't really just go to level 3 to win for this bit right here. Basically, you need to just hit that to line the wires up with itself so they can connect to each other and like blow up and stuff. If I'd have ended up overshooting that with a level 3 hammer strike, then it had gone too far down, and it would have been worthless, and I'd have had to try again. So basically that's what you have to do. For that bit right there, you have to hit it with a level 1 hammer, and you can kind of guess with this one, it's a bit higher up, you have to hit it with a level 2 hammer. And it knocks it down that bit further, which gets it to connect and blow up. So yeah, it's a bit more interesting, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Dock everything else that seems to be only destroyed by a hammer like that. And yeah, these two only need level 1 hammers. If you overshoot them, then it won't work. With this one right here, a level 2 hammer won't actually quite make it because the wire, even though the blocks line up, the wire actually is a bit too high. So you have to, really you should hit it with a level 3 hammer, but a level 2 hammer and a level 1 hammer put together equal the same amount, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, that is mandatory to get the gears, so all you're doing here now is just destroying all these pipes. Oh, you just do that? Okay. Oh, I'm a bit tired today. Anyway, the hammer, like pretty much any other super ability, makes you invincible while you use it, so you can completely phase through the fire that's spewed out right there. As soon as you've done that, you can get onto this one and destroy it with all the force you've got. I'm not too sure whether or not that's necessary, but I'd do it anyway. And as soon as you've done that, the head comes down and reveals the next pathway to the next black space level. No point in me getting that food whatsoever. And that was completely pointless. Anyway, let's get on with it. Anyway, now you've got the combination of the purple wall coming at you from the ceiling, and you've also got moving platforms right now, so you have to kind of get a move on, really. I mean, there'll be times when the water's moving, there'll be times when the platforms are moving, and they're kind of moving against you. Basically, your advantage is to stay in the air, because if you stay in the air, you'll keep moving at that speed. But with the platforms moving against you, if you're on the ground, it won't really work that well. You know what I mean, right? Also, watch out for crushing obstacles, because they're kind of painful. Again, there's not much to talk about right here. It's just destroying things, move out your way, move quickly. Don't bother doing that because I had full health. There was literally no point in me doing that. And yeah, as soon as you're done with that, swallow any star blocks that are in your way. And you can't spit it back at the wall because it's above you. But there's switches that you can destroy. Again, make sure you don't get crushed as soon as you press those switches. You have to get up over to that star right there to make sure you don't die. And then the wall decides to move dickishly slowly to give you a chance of being crushed. But there you can just, yeah. Got a choice between sleep or leaf. I wonder. Anyway, after a big massive drop, you're finally on to the next Fear Doomer. Which, yeah, the gimmick that it's supposed to have to advantage doesn't really make much of a difference. It's just a moving platform. And while the Sphere Doomer isn't affected because it's flying, the platform isn't exactly moving enough for you to be affected much either, so this fight isn't anything special really, it's just that. Also, I ended up pausing in a little bit there in case you noticed why the music was changing. But yeah, that's the end of the second level of Dangerous Dinner. All I've got now is pretty much just the last little bit of the level. So yeah, as soon as you're done with that, just go out this way. You'll find a little door, and you're greeted with nothing. Oh wait, 3 ninjas. And again, if you swallow 3 people at once, you get a little ability lottery, and I got Spear in that case. Quite nice. Anyway, once again, that is pretty much the end of the part, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'll see you guys on the next part of Kirby's Adventure Week. See you guys there.